with Lan Rouge just a fraction behind the others, and Borisiva going straight on. Borisiva, with Jimmy Frost putting up just 1 pound overweight, goes down into this dip in the lead over his 13 rivals, swings left-handed. On the inside is Mixed Star. Over on the outside, the Irish challenger, Cloney Grange, goes second. Ahead of Mixed Star with Enverpack Token fourth. Fifth, just in behind them, is Cool Ground. Behind the Cool Ground is Carrick Lad. But Borisiva it is, from Cloney Grange and Mixed Star, as they race towards the first of the 22 obstacles. Borisiva, Cloney Grange and Mixed Star got quite a lead now over Enverpack Token as they jump it, and all safely over it. Coming to the first of the ditches now, Borisiva lands clear, just hits that a little, and Mixed Star out jumps him, goes up on his outside. Carrick Lad, a beautiful jump on the inside, that's the third. And all safely over the third, with Mixed Star the leader now from Borisiva. Then Cloney Grange on the outside of Cool Ground, with Carrick Lad on the inner as they jump the water. Enverpack Token jumped at fifth. Behind them was the Quohee and Outside Edge and Rowlandsons Jewels, a gap then to Yahoo, as they race to the next, with Mixed Star the leader at the fifth from Borisiva. Cloney Grange, and on the inside Carrick Lad, Bonanza Boy among the back markers at the moment. Over the sixth, Mixed Star still leading him. Lan Rouge just makes a little mistake there. You saw Bonanza Boy in the picture then, just jumping it behind him in last place as the leaders swing left-handed. Mixed Star from Borisiva. Enverpack Token right up there just ahead of Carrick Lad, and then comes Cloney Grange. Behind Cloney Grange is Cool Ground as they swing into the straight on the first circuit. Mixed Star, the leader from Borisiva and Enverpack Token and Carrick Lad, and behind them Cloney Grange. Then Cool Ground on the inside. Outside Edge comes after him. Another plain one, the seventh, before the second of the ditches, which they're racing to now, with Mixed Star the leader. From Borisiva and Enverpack Token and Cloney Grange, Carrick Lad just in behind them, Cool Ground and Outside Edge and Yahoo. Number 9, Mixed Star from Enverpack Token, Cloney Grange, Borisiva over on the far side, Outside Edge and Carrick Lad and Cool Ground, and Yahoo next, then Rowlandsons Jewels over the 10th. All safely over it. Bonanza Boy still the back marker, and Mixed Star the leader. Mixed Star jumps the 11th with Enverpack Token with his white face almost upsides with him. Carrick Lad goes third, Borisiva 4. 5 is Cloney Grange, 6 Outside Edge, 7 Cool Ground, 8 Yahoo, and 9 Rowlandsons Jewels. Behind Rowlandsons Jewels then is Flying God, and then comes Royal Battery. Behind Royal Battery is Quohee, Lan Rouge, and the dual winner in the last 2 years, Bonanza Boy, is about 25 lengths behind the leader at the moment in last place as they round the turn to go out into the country, and all 14 are standing and are being led still by Mixed Star from Enverpack Token and Borisiva. Carrick Lad going well with Cloney Grange on his outside and Cool Ground next, and Outside Edge in very close touch, a little gap to Yahoo. Then comes Rowlandsons Jewels, then Royal Battery with Flying God on the outside, Lan Rouge, and now beginning to get a little bit closer. Quohee is penultimate, but last is Bonanza Boy, but beginning to close on the others as the leaders come to the next, with Mixed Star the leader from Enverpack Token and Cloney Grange at the 12th. Mixed Star lands in the lead, Enverpack Token and Cloney Grange right up with him. Then on the outside is Cool Ground with outside edge. On the inside is Carrick, who jumps the third ditch once again in spectacular style, but it's Mixstar still the leader from Enver Pack Token, and Carrick, who puts in another great jump there on the inside. Carrick going up now to dispute the lead with Mixstar. Enver Pack Token is third, Cloney Grange 4. Over the water, Cool Ground well there in 5, then outside edge was making ground. Boris Eva with Jimmy Frost still sitting quite quietly on him, although he's in 7th or 8th place at the moment, but Yahoo is moving up on his outside, 16th there, and Carrick on the inside of Mixstar. Then Cloney Grange, then Cool Ground. Bonanza Boy has been pulled up. They're coming to the next, and it's Carrick who jumps it in the lead. Carrick from Mixstar and Enver Pack Token, then Cool Ground, and then Cloney Grange and outside edge as they're right over the far side of the course, and Lan Rouge has been pulled up. The Quo He has been pulled up. They're still maintaining this blistering gallop with 5 left to jump, and Carrick has got a 2-length advantage now as he races towards the home turn. It's Carrick with Enver Pack Token on the inside, Mixstar, Cloney Grange, then Cool Ground. And then comes Rowlandsons Jules, and Yahoo not far behind the lead as they turn into the straight now with 5 left to jump, and it's Carrick the favourite with the advantage from Cool Ground over on the far side, Enver Pack Token on the near side. As they come to this final one before the last open ditch, Carrick from Enver Pack Token coming down to the last ditch now. Carrick in the centre, Enver Pack Token towards the near side, Cool Ground threatening over on the far side. Carrick from Cool Ground, these two now from Enver Pack Token, coming down now towards the second or third last, and as they do so, it's Cool Ground on the far side, Carrick in the centre, Rowlandsons Jules is making progress, Cool Ground landed in the lead there from Carrick Rowlandsons Jules in third, Yahoo 4, Cool Ground has an emphatic advantage as they come to the second last now in the Welsh National. Cool Ground lands in the lead from Carrick second, Rowlandsons Jules third, 4 Yahoo racing to the final fence now, and Cool Ground under Luke Harvey with a commanding advantage. Cool Ground lands in the lead from Carrick in second as they race up towards the closing stages. It's Cool Ground holding Carrick He's going to hold him to the line, and he's going to win it as they come to the line in the Welsh National of 1990. The winner is Cool Ground, second is Carrick It's going to be quite close for third, with Rowlandsons Jules just hanging on to be third, ahead of Yahoo 4, 5 Enver Pack Token, and 6 is Royal Battery, 7 and 8 outside edge and Boris Eva, and behind them came Cloney Grange and Flying God, and the only other finisher was Mixstar. And so the result of the 1990 Welsh National: first, number 6, Cool Ground, owned by Whitcomb Manor Racing Stables Limited, trained by Reg Akehurst and ridden by Luke Harvey. Second was number 3, Carrick owned by Mr. A.M. Pickin, trained by Gordon W. Richards and ridden by Neil Doughty. And third was number 7, Rowlandsons Jules, owned by Rowlandsons Limited Jewelers, trained by David Murray Smith and ridden by Graham Bradley, with fourth, number 2, Yahoo. This is the winner, Cool Ground, by Over the River out of Merry Spring by Merry Mount. Number 27 for Luke Harvey this season. Number 17 for Reg Akehurst, and getting a 16-to-1 quote from the sponsors of the Welsh National Corals for the Grand National.
Last year's second, the winner this year, Bonanza Boy, by this time well out. He pulled up, obviously something amiss there. We'll try and catch up with that in due course. But there were still quite a few horses in contention as they headed up to this final line of fences, and Cool Ground is just tracking Carrick at this stage.
Yes, Cool Ground is a lot handier than he is in many of his past races, and really the writing's on the wall here. Neil Doughty is just working at Carrick, who's run a very good race with the weight. And it's marvellous for Luke Harvey, who's really come into the fore now since he's got the plum job as Reg Akehurst's first jockey. And Mr. Akehurst, one of the most respected trainers in the game, flat or jumping, and this will be a moment he'll savour, I expect. I know that they've fancied this horse for a long time, and here he is really galloping on, and if Cool Ground does anything, it is jump and stay.
Just looking back to some of the horses behind, well, we're concentrating on the leader now, but Cool Ground getting slightly close to that, but basically he's a very sound jumper. In the light colours, back in third, Rowlandsons Jules running well for Graham Bradley, and then behind him, Yahoo running on again at one pace at the end of this marathon. Luke, Paul took a pull there. He could see he was going to be wrong and took no chances.
Got his famous leg locks into action there. As I said before, he's known as leg lock. Luke, he'll be they're very pleased with this, and he'll be telling all the boys when he gets in the weighing room how good he was over the last 4 or 5 fences.
In the snow 2 weeks ago, he was coming sideways down Sinkham Hill towards me. I'm glad to see that he's okay now. A great victory there. The Coral Welsh National going to Cool Ground. Look at the horses running on strongly there. Enverpack Token, one of them, Yahoo running on, and